My man. Thanks for playing, dude. I'm trying to invent / make unorthodox compositions and builds work today. So yeah, might be a bit weird, but it should be fun. With T, it won't be too crazy. I can't imagine. Just a compositional shift. Good luck, good luck. Says, I look forward to seeing this. He's like, good luck, man. Sweet. Awesome, guys. Super fucking keen. Let's go. Alright. Okay, guys. So the goal is to do my normal opening. But no tanks. No tanks, okay?
In the rear with the gear.
No tanks. And we're going to get a second tech lab. Or do we even want, we might go three tech labs, 2 reactors, actually. Let's go really hard on it to start. Really accentuate the build. Kind of like how Blizzard does balance. And then we'll peel it back. If we go, no, I really need more Marines. Or we'll build a reaction for certain scenarios where we go more Marines. Good luck, have fun, yo.
What's going on?
Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, welcome guys. This is the Build Architect stream. It's an experimental stream, first time ever doing it. So far we've created 2 different builds from scratch. That gas is really late. What am I doing? Oh no. Oh no! Reaper's going to be delayed by quite a few seconds, guys. That's fine. Not going to be able to harass him as hard as I'd like. It won't change the build too drastically. It should be fine. So what we're going to do this game is we are going to create a new build from scratch. And we're going to play multiple customs here with Macintac. Maybe find another opponent as well if he's got to go. And we're going to try to make a much more Marauder heavy style of bio work where we use Marauder and Hellbat rather than Marines and tanks or mines as the core of the style up against the Ling Bane. So basically with this, we're gonna need to yeah, it's gonna change things a little. We are gonna need to just figure it out as we go, figure out any reactions, figure out how to make it more efficient. We are gonna be delaying taking those gases in the 3rd base. That depot's late. But that's, yeah. The Reaper's gonna slow everything down anyway.
Has been upgraded.
So we can probably get the factory just with that guy. It should time out.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Try and catch up for the delayed everything. Get that gas just a little bit early. Oh, this reactor's going to be so late as well. So one way I could have made up for this, I think, would have been changing that. I haven't gotten away with being a bit greedy, so that's a thing. Forgot to scout. Oh my god, I had a dude missing gas as well. Oh, fuck. This, okay, first game's a complete shit show. What the hell, pig?
Oh yeah, baby. That's all? Nothing I can't handle.
I was like, how do I still not have the gas? Like, this doesn't actually make sense. And then I was like, okay. Oof. Alright, first Terran game of the day, right? Let's blame it on that. Toss an excuse to your StarCraft player. A valley of plenty.
The command center has been upgraded.
Got one of them. Alright, command center up against the edge there.
Add-ons complete.
Oh, link speed should be done now, so that's not going to be good. Whoops, come on. Alright. Just going to do my standard Viking build.
The add-on has been completed.
Third CC is quicker than normal as a result of the miss macro earlier in the game.
SCV ready. What's going on? Go ahead. SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV ready. Fight or flight. Ready to raise some hell. You want a piece of me, boy? Let's get SCV ready. Huh? Got something from SCV ready. Yeah.
So this is all just like cookie cutter TvZ.
Let's do this. Gangway, coming through. I'm listening. Agreed. SCV ready. Oh yeah, baby.
The command add-ons complete.
SCV ready.
Reporting for action.
I'm in
Some of you might be like, well, wait a second. You're making a tank. A tank.
SCV ready.
Attention.
Oh my gosh. All right, bad control, real bad control. I think after running around with
Big job, huh? Yep.
yeah, I think after running around with
SCV
my
ready.
balls out with Protoss for a couple games, I'm kind of like,
We're returning
you can just do
fire.
whatever the fuck you want, right? It's like, no, you can't.
The add-on
Oh
has been
man.
SCV ready.
Okay, there we go. That's gonna go there.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
All right.
Gotcha. Who wants some? Ah, you scared me. This by the numbers. Gangway, coming through. Huh? Well, go.
All right, we got Marauders on the way. They're both going to be tech labs. And that one's also a tech lab. We're awkwardly going up to 6 barracks to start things off. I don't actually know if vehicle weapons helps Hellbats at all, but we're going to go for it and hope it
add-ons
does
complete.
once we get Blue Flame, right?
Gangway, coming through.
All right, so we're going to just be building
Add-on
Hellbats.
has been completed.
About to get heavy.
All right,
SCV ready.
Our research has concluded.
and you definitely don't need
Whatever. Bad SCV ready.
gases on that third. I think we can even do a range lib transition without it.
Armed and
Taking a break, are we?
Mystery doorbell pranker, I hate you. Next door kids are evil. Nikki Nine Doors. Sounds like it.
That took long enough.
Alright, I'm not used to building that at all, so it's like a little awkward, right? It's also just interesting how much money gets chewed through.
A mineral field has been depleted.
let's have a blast. You've been waiting on you.
Research complete.
Want a piece of me, boy? Hellbat, come It's go time.
Okay.
Big job, huh? SCV ready. Right in the rear with the gear. This better be
Ready for dust-off.
Go.
Mineral field depleted.
Go back. Big jump.
So yeah, maybe I should be going
Our research has
the second factory just to get the thing blue flame, right?
SCV ready. This better be. You gonna give me orders? And more.
Talk to me.
SCV ready. By the shotgun. Hellbat coming through.
upgrade complete.
This better be good.
It's so weird building Hellbats. I never build Hellbats. So I'm trying to remind myself what the hotkey is. I'm like,
Gotcha. This better be armed and ready.
when they have this much creep, it's like really hard.
Want some?
Oh, it's on.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good. Been waiting on you. Who wants some?
Add-ons complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Got
It's
it.
go time.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. What's going on? SCV
Ready for dust off.
Go, go, go!
So this is just an insane Marauder count. So what we're gonna do is just one big giant push now,
This
and
better
hopefully it wins. We've got libs behind it if need be.
Blast.
we could use some help here. Yo. Gangway coming through.
The command center has been upgraded.
You want a piece of me? Kaboom! Hellbat coming through. Been
Waiting on.
Yeah, he's got a crazy Marauder count. So it's actually like incredibly scary.
Upgrade success.
Gangway coming through. Armed and ready. We could use some help here. Gangway coming through. I hear.
Go. Don't leave you
Want a
hanging.
piece of me, boy?
Mineral cluster.
Safe.
Liberation.
So we do want to get that factory I was talking about.
Mineral cluster depleted.
I'm in a world of hurt.
As you say.
Gangway coming through.
I'm on.
Armed, this better be good.
Kaboom, baby. It's go time.
Who wants some?
Yes, sir.
Go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go!
We have you on screen.
This better be good.
All hands to battle stations.
Who wants some? Hellbat coming through.
Reporting. We're returning fire.
SCV ready.
A mineral
that's where
field
all
has
my
been
gas went.
depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Armed and ready. I'm going.
It's go time.
Gangway coming.
Kaboom, baby.
Hellbat coming through. Been waiting.
Now. Of course. Ready for dust off. All hands to battle
Go, go,
stations.
go!
Ready for dust off.
It's about to get heavy.
In the rear with the gear. You want
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Hellbat.
Oh, it's on.
Yes, this better be good. I'm on it. Who wants some? Go, go, go! Gangway.
It's about to get heavy.
All hands to battle stations. Ready for dust off.
Help here. Hellbat coming through. By the number one, some. Boy.
Upgrade.
It's on.
Need something liberated?
Gangway, coming through.
It's go time.
We're returning
Our
fire!
base is under attack.
Big job, huh? Ah! Want a piece of me, boy? This by the number. Go, go!
All hands to battle stations.
Yes, sir! Gangway, coming through. Outstanding.
Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready. Be in the rear with you gonna
Say the word.
getting fired up here, boss. What's the story? Who wants some? Got any extra firepower?
Research complete.
Been waiting. Bandit. It's heating up out here.
Ready for dust
Who wants some? Gangway.
It's about to get it.
Let's
have a blast.
You want a piece of me, boy? 10-4. This better be good.
Upgrade successful.
Huh? Go, go, go! Been waiting on.
Alright, we're trying to make a lot of mines. We're gonna make some armor for them, I
We
guess.
could use some help here.
It's go time.
Let's make some more upgrades.
Ready for dust off.
Alright, let's swap here. So we built some mines, which is
Mineral
nice.
cluster depleted.
Go, go, go! Who wants some? Sure, this better be good. Who wants some? Finally want a piece of me, boy.
Vespine guys are exhausted.
Armed and ready.
Alright.
Our forces are
So
under
now I'm
attack.
building Thors.
Been waiting on.
A mineral field. Our research has concluded.
I'm actually gonna go back to Marauders and Hellbats.
Mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go! Go ahead.
Let's have a blast.
Who wants this
And
better
I
be
think he'll have.
Mineral cluster
Oh, he's
depleted.
got double upgrade meter. What? Wait, what the fuck?
Research complete.
Here I am being like, well, this style is gonna be a little weak to mutas, but he's like, oh, I play double upgrade muta. I'm Katz's house man. I'm like, what?
Our SCVs are under enemy fire.
You madman!
getting this been boy is here.
Our base is under attack. They're attacking our SCVs.
Been waiting. Hellbat coming through. Anyway, coming through.
We've exhausted a Vespine geyser.
You want a piece? SCV ready. This
Let's
better
have
be
a
good.
blast.
Our base is under attack.
Hellbat coming through.
Upgrade complete.
Say it's about to get heavy.
Mineral field depleted. Our base is under attack.
Gangway coming through.
Oh, it's on. Let's have a blast.
This better be good. Orders.
Say the word. Go on.
I've been waiting on you. You gonna
Time.
Gangway coming through. Armed and ready. This better be good. Can't.
Got 'em. Just
Who wants some?
say go on.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Got 'em.
A mineral field has been depleted.
Say time.
Our forces are under attack.
Want a piece of me, boy?
They're attacking our SCVs.
Gangway coming through.
Oh, just say go on.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Somebody getting out of this mess.
Gangway
Time wasted. Just don't leave me hanging. Got 'em. Say
been waiting.
time's a waste.
By the we can use some help here. We can use some help here. Armed and ready.
Our forces are under attack.
GG, well played. Alright. Bit epically behind from the start, but we actually made things kind of hard for him there. Is that Nice double spire. Is that your normal TvZ? Or a reaction? That was sick. We let him get way ahead there. He always goes double spire. Okay, this is the very weakness of the build was going to be people who micro their mutas nicely and are very annoying with them, which I always figured would be a good way of dealing with, but we just need to play a little bit stronger. That was a bit of a shit show. So let's host up again and let's actually do a proper opening. Right from the start, just not having my gas down was the beginning of a spiral of the entire build being thrown off. Probably should have started with Terran in hindsight, since I knew that would be the hardest. Would you mind me watching game? I want learn something. Sorry, Cade6. You can see on the stream. But feel free to ask questions in chat, guys. If you open Battlecruiser, you can shut down mutas. BC is a pretty ineffective way of shutting down mutalisks. So the BC actually gets shut down pretty hard by a very quick spire play. It's not the worst thing to deal with mutas. Like, obviously it can deflect them, but it generally is better for them than you. Is this guy saying he wants to play a best of 5? I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah. It's not about muta harass or anything. It's just about the fact that we want to do a big Marauder Hellbat composition that doesn't shoot up. It's a very specific thing. So we don't have a wall off, and obviously that's kind of terrible. We've got a lot of people kind of sending me messages and stuff, and I'm letting it distract me, which I shouldn't. Please don't message me in game, guys. I know a lot of people like to do this, and it's like Twitch chat's there for a reason. Like so many people, like I occasionally like to laugh at a silly message I get, but lately I've just got so many people sending me messages, and it's just getting annoying. So it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, you know, you're watching the stream, you know, it's like jumping the queue, right, to get your message read. I've just had a lot of people message me today and yesterday, that's all. So I'm like, please don't do it, guys. I will, otherwise I'll have to start, you know, blocking communication, which I really don't want to do. Don't want to do the don't display messages in game or whatever it is. Okay, put that worker there, you go there. So we are just going to double check we're not being early pulled. It's going across the map pretty late. Let's start that delayed wall off, shall we? So let's just get the wall off down there nice and early.
The command center.
Main base wall off will be non-existent.
Big job, huh? The Grim Reaper has arrived. Yeah. Ben? Big job. SCV ready. Go ahead. Who wants some? Yeah. Let's go. SCV ready. Man. Certainly. What? You want something? Nothing I can't handle. I'm listening. SCV ready. Got something.
Did he go across the map? If he did it faster than I realized was possible. I think he must have.
Agreed. Been waiting on you. In the rear with the gear.
Our SCVs are under enemy fire. The add-on has been completed.
SCV ready. Got something from this better be good.
Alright, good start for me.
Yeah, you gonna give me orders?
I'm actually going to go across with that as well.
What's it worth? Yes,
Alright, we do see multiple creep tumors, so...
The command center has been upgraded.
Alright, we feel a bit more normal about this situation now.
Add-ons complete.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some
You go there.
SCV ready. What's going on? I'm listening. SCV ready. Huh? By the numbers. SCV ready. Death from above. Who wants some? SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Oh, what? What's it worth?
Oh, fuck me.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Got something from Fear the Reaper, man. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Normally I build the barracks before. That's alright.
Yeah. Yeah, SCV ready.
Just checking that that's tight. You never know when you've done a dumb mistake and just kind of left it a little bit open.
Some hell.
Alright, we're gonna try and make blue flame.
Transfer. Ready for war? Want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for action.
SCV ready.
We read you. Course set.
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV.
The add-on has been completed.
He's being aggressive with how quickly he spreads that creep. It's a good thing to do.
What? You want something? SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble. Fight or flight. Death from above.
The command center add-ons complete.
Let's have a blast. Got something for in the rear. Big
All
job.
hands to battle stations.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Death from who wants some? You gonna get this better. SCV ready. Looking forward to it. SCV ready.
Our research has
Gangway
concluded.
coming through. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
The add-on has been completed.
SCV ready. This better be.
Add-ons complete.
SCV ready. Huh? In the rear. SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
Oh, it's on.
Ready to raise some hell. I'm waiting by the number. Can't hold them alone.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good.
Hey, baby.
Right. Huh?
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Been waiting on you.
Upgrade successful.
Sure thing.
Oh, it's on.
SCV ready. This better be by the.
Let's have a blast.
Orders.
Our research has concluded.
Go, go, go! Hellbat coming through.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Me, boy. Armed and ready.
Research complete.
This better be good. Gangway coming through.
Let's have a blast.
Yes, who wants some? No, no, no! In the rear, armed and ready.
Kaboom, baby.
Been waiting for this. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. You want a piece of me, boy? Sure. This better be good.
Ready.
Kaboom.
Add-ons complete.
Armed, been waiting on you. You got any extra firepower?
Go on.
Who wants some? Go, go, go! Got something.
It's go time.
Mineral cluster depleted.
Now, pick an effort, drop it off. Ready for dust off.
Who wants some? Gateway. Coming. This better be good.
Ready for pickup.
You gonna
Life flight's here. Somebody, get me out of this mess.
been waiting on you. Who wants a piece of me, boy? You gonna give me orders?
Hellbat.
The add-on has been mineral field depleted.
Who wants some? Anyway, we could use some help here. This better be good. Who wants? Been waiting on you. By the numbers.
The command... The mineral field has been depleted.
This better be good.
Our SCVs are under enemy fire.
Go time. That's fine. Want some? Let's ride. We could use some help here. Go, go, go!
Upgrade complete.
Hellbat, coming through.
Boom, baby! Oh, it's on.
Been waiting.
Ready.
By the numbers. This better be
Ready for dust off.
armed and ready. Who wants this? You gonna give me orders, me boy? By the numbers.
Mineral field depleted.
Go, 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 go! Who wants some? I feel you. Been waiting on you. This better be good. By the numbers. We could use some help here.
Reporting for action.
Who wants some?
Let's have a blast.
This you gonna get.
Liberation is at hand.
Gangway coming through.
Mineral...
Go, go, go!
Let's have a blast.
This better be good. You gonna
It's go time.
let's run.
A mineral field...
Want a piece of me, boy?
They're attacking our SCVs. Our base is under attack.
Go, go, go!
We have met the enemy in combat.
Roger.
This is kind of
The
crazy.
mineral field has
Want a
been
piece of
depleted.
me, boy? Yo.
Let's have a blast.
Mineral cluster depleted.
Oh, it's on.
Will do. You gonna get me want some? This better be good. SCV ready. Go, go, go! Hey, want a piece of me, boy? That's right. Who wants some?
We read you.
Hellbat coming through.
Mineral field
We're
depleted.
returning fire. Reporting for action.
I'm on it. Armed and ready.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Over. Gangway coming.
Mineral cluster depleted.
Oh, it's on.
I'm going. Hellbat coming through.
Course set. As you...
Been waiting. This better be good. Want a piece of me, boy?
Kaboom!
We could use some help here.
It's about.
Armed and ready.
It's go time.
Go ahead. Big jump.
Upgrade successful.
Reporting for action.
Will do. This better be good. We could use some help here.
Ready for dust off.
What did he forget? What's GS? What did he forget? Whew.
The command...
GG's. Greatest by greatest. I thought they were still. I thought they were fast brood lords. I was like, these brood lords are quite quick. Whew. GG's. Man, this is so weird. I feel like I don't have enough energy to fully learn this Terran build the way I should. So I think I've just got to slow down and really start to just write down a few things. So first of all, what is one of the Marauder's quotes that we should use as the name of this build? Just gonna figure some stuff out for the build. Few mins, please. Kaboom, baby. What else do they say? Too many. More to Hellbat macro. It's like a big overwhelm. It's about to get heavy. Heavy infantry TvZ, we'll call this. Marauder Hellbat focus of bio. Adding adding range liberators as the game progresses. A mass bio overwhelm style. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing here. Heavy infantry TvZ. In terms of normal Hellion opening, normal Hellion expand into 3rd CC is how we're doing it. So I feel like that the push on the 4th base, we've got to keep our Hellions alive. Keep Hellions alive for push on 4th base. That's just got to be something we do. Because the Hellbats are so powerful. Factory goes onto Tech Lab after Reactor and makes Blue Flame. Second factory builds on Reactor. Delay gases on 3rd base. Only take a 5th gas at first. So let's just say delay. So delay 6th gas. You don't need as much. Second factory builds on a reactor if possible. 3 more racks with tech labs. So that's a total of like... So basically it's... Yeah, so it starts with 3 reactors, 2 tech labs. Then add 3 more tech labs from there. So you're still building your Marauder count from early, but I do want to have a little bit more marine production in there than what I had in this last game. And I think that'll make a big difference. Sorry guys, washing machine. It's very noisy. Alright. Oh. Castaway, thanks so much for the big 55 months. Much love, dude. Appreciate that. Ooh, inventing these new builds is hard, guys. What else should we do? I think that's about it. I think if I can just get the push going on his 4th, and then just like drop the barracks, drop the second factory, drop the 4th CC on location, and then just endless bio push. Endless bio push. Single drop on opposite side of map. But otherwise, whole army just moving forwards in a big staggered pre-spread. Saying, hey banelings, get fucked. Just because you got so many Marauders. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're going to do. Alright, I think that's it. Let's play another game. I'm excited now, guys. I'm feeling good. Feeling really fucking hyped. Needs to be named Hot and Heavy. Oh, great name. Hot and Heavy TvZ. Great name. Good shit, good shit. Oh, so. Alright, let's go. By the way, this in-game music is so quiet I can barely hear it. Let's make another map. We will make Eternal Empire, I guess. Simulacrum, World of Sleep is. Let's make Eternal Empire. Why not? We can make a 2v2 map. My favorite 2v2 map. Dusty Gorge. Get it? Because Dusty Gorge. I am a child. I think that should be a good level. If that's too loud, you guys just let me know. All right. Go, go. Get back your phone, man. Call the build neck injury recovery because you can't shoot up. Might be a bit of a complicated name there, Sykes. Just a little bit. Alright, let's actually wall off and get our rhythm right from the start, guys. It's time here, right now, to create a new style of Terran vs. Zerg. It is super friggin' Marauder heavy. And lots of Bernie boys. It's the hot and heavy TvZ. And it is the product here of a mixture of my own kind of inclinations of what I wanted to do with TvZ, but we've also got a Liberator switch in the late game, which was part of Twitch chat suggestions. Either way, this is just a very different way of overwhelming Zerg players. Something they also haven't played against in a while. So looking forward to kind of bringing the pain train to them in a slightly different format to what they're used to. So you're going to go there, and then you're going to gather it. So what's gather? It's that one. There we go. Making sure that SCV doesn't waste mining time from the arse end of the refinery.
SCV ready. Huh?
Jesus. Misclicked one of those. It's alright. Alright, you're going to go there and then there. You do have to be really careful about lings running across the map. If you are blocking the third base, that's one thing I've kind of learnt to appreciate a little bit. This SCV is going to scout. If it's hatch first, we'll go to block the third base. But remember that things can still go awry. They can run 4 lings across the map, so you got to be real careful to not send your Reaper over for too long. You can get a few shots on the drone to make sure your SCV wins the fight, then you have to run back and cut off their run across the map, or you just need to micro very well at home with 4 or 5 SCVs while your Reaper does damage in their base. But that's the kind of micro-intensive version, right?
The command center has been upgraded.
Technically, you meant to queue up that SCV before queuing the Marine. You could tell it was a second delayed there, because I didn't do it that way. Alright.
Gotcha. What's it? SCV ready.
Alright.
Big job, huh?
Factory is not the fastest, but it'll do.
Go, go, go! SCV ready. God, I'm listening. Oh yeah, baby. Death from above. I'm going. SCV ready. Certainly. Nothing I can't handle. Yes, indeed. Let's do this. SCV ready. Oh, got something for me to kill.
Very happy with that.
SCV ready.
The add-on has been completed.
Oh, that's all? Done. Agreed. By the number. SCV ready. Whole lot of pain. Oh yeah, baby. Armed and ready.
That Marine will go out there.
The command center.
SCV ready.
Add-ons complete.
Death from
Hopefully that Overlord's not quite positioned the way it should be.
SCV ready.
Fucker, it is.
Nothing I can't handle.
Alright.
SCV ready.
Next 2 Hellions are on the way. Ooh, not the best. I think that was 1 hex further back than it should have been.
Want something? Ready to raise some hell. Ready to plunder. You gonna get SCV ready? What's it worth? This better be. Let's get into the fight. Agreed. Haha, got it. SCV ready. Oh, that's all?
Oh, really? That is actually a full wall. I did not expect that.
SCV ready. All right. I'm listening. Yeah. Big job. Fear the what? You armed and ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Liberation.
Ready to raise some hell. Got it. SCV ready. Who wants some? Certainly. Yes, indeed. SCV ready.
The add-on has been completed.
I'm listening. Got it.
Add-ons complete.
Yes. SCV ready.
All hands to battle stations.
Go, go, go! Can't hold him alone.
The command center has been upgraded.
Death from above. SCV ready. In the rear with I'm in a heap of trouble. Armed and ready.
Well played.
SCV ready.
Yes, sir.
That's in range, isn't it? Ah, damn it.
Go,
All hands to battle stations.
go! This better be good. Bad news?
The add-on has been completed.
Gangway. SCV ready. Ready to
Research complete.
SCV ready. Orders?
2 more tech labs? No, 1 more tech lab.
You want a piece of me?
Remember?
Our research.
Still haven't looked up the stats yet, by the way.
SCV ready.
Add-on.
Ready for dust off.
Arm. This. SCV ready.
Now what?
This better be. Where's the hop? Been waiting on you. By the go, go, go!
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Hellbat. I'm in a heap of trouble. This better gangway coming through. Let's have 'em. Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off.
You gonna
Add-ons complete.
by the numbers. Talk to SCV ready. Sure thing. Go, go, go! It's about to get heavy. Been waiting on you. You want a piece of me, boy? This, you gonna give me orders? Hellbat.
Research complete.
Hellbat, coming through. What's about to get heavy? This better be good. It's go time. You gonna give me Hellbat, coming through.
Our research has been
Gangway, coming. Hellbat, coming through.
Ready for dust off.
mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready. This better be good. Keep your shirt out.
Upgrade successful.
You want a piece of me, boy? Got it. You gonna give me orders?
Don't leave me hanging.
Been waiting on you. In the rear. Bat. What's going on? SCV ready. Sure. This better be. Gangway. Coming through. SCV ready. Will do. SCV ready.
The mineral
A few too many dudes.
Ready for dust off.
Hellbat coming through.
Kaboom, baby!
Go, go, go! Hellbat coming through. You can
Picking up or dropping off. Here's
been waiting. This better be armed and ready.
The add-on.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our SCVs are under enemy fire.
ready for dust off.
Go ahead. Been waiting. Big job. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Go, go, go! In the rear.
It's on.
Upgrades.
This better be
They're attacking our SCVs.
short. You gonna
Talk to me.
you want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Let's have a blast.
Our SCVs are under enemy fire.
Gangway coming through.
Hydra's very good versus this. Because he can force me to kind of come forward here.
Me, boy.
Mineral cluster depleted.
Who wants some?
It's about to get heavy.
Gangway.
Mineral field. Our base is under attack.
We can use some help here. Armed and ready. Who wants some?
Oh, it's on.
Hydra's very good versus this. I think I would probably need to swap back into tanks against that style.
Baby,
Outstanding.
about to get heavy.
This better. Who wants some? That's fine.
Picking up or dropping off.
You want a piece of me?
A mineral field has been depleted.
Gangway.
Let's have a blast.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
You gonna give me?
Now what? ETA, 1 minute.
Been waiting. Go, go, go!
Oh, it's on.
Armed and ready.
It's about to get heavy.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Yes, sir. SCV ready.
Picking up or
Gangway
dropping off.
coming.
Let's
Add-ons complete.
Go, go, go! Can't wait.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Upgrades. Mineral cluster depleted.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off.
let's have a blast.
What's up? Go on. You gonna give me orders?
Hellbat,
Coming through.
ready for dust off.
Roger that. Been waiting. SCV ready.
A mineral field has been depleted.
You gonna give me orders? This been armed. Been waiting.
Ready for dust off. Dropping off.
Mineral cluster
Gangway
depleted.
coming through.
Get heavy.
Orders received. This better be good. What's up?
Oh, it's on.
I heard
About
that.
to get heavy.
Here's your stuff.
Baby.
Armed
Ooh!
by the number.
Mineral field
Go,
depleted.
go, go! This better be go time.
Our base is under attack.
Been waiting for that. Gangway coming through.
Let's have a blast.
You want a piece of me,
Our base is under attack. They're attacking our SCVs. The mineral field has been depleted.
No! Come and fight me!
Want a piece of me, boy?
Damn it.
The command center has been upgraded.
Sure thing. You gonna buy the
Yes, sir.
This better be
Mineral cluster depleted.
Really good creep spread. Even though I was doing great damage early on,
You.
just the right composition, I needed to swap into my own
OSB geyser
tanks.
has been exhausted.
armed and ready. You gonna get
We have you.
this better be. Been waiting on you.
Don't leave me hanging.
Been waiting by the numbers, boy.
The command center. They're attacking our SCVs.
Been waiting.
Upgrade complete.
This better been waiting. Bandit.
Our base is under attack.
Gangway coming through.
Let's have a blast.
Yes, sir.
Boom, baby.
Now what? Will do, Command.
Armed and ready.
Our base is under attack.
Who wants some?
Nicely done.
Fire.
It's go time.
Damn, he's still there. He's intercepted everything.
By the numbers.
Does he have a corner base? I mean, his income must not be that high, right?
This better be good.
Get heavy.
Unless he has a corner base.
Kaboom, baby. Oh, it's on.
Still got a creep tumor up here somewhere. Oh no.
We could use some help here. Who wants some? Want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted.
You gonna give me this better be good. You gonna give me orders? Go, go, go!
A mineral field has been depleted.
Oh, the infestors aren't here.
Can't wait. That's fine. First, waiting on this better be good. Roger that.
A mineral field has been depleted.
Who wants some? Armed is by the numbers.
I knew they were somewhere.
This one been waiting
Don't leave me.
by the numbers. Armed is better. We could use some help here. Who wants some?
Go on.
This better be good.
Waiting on you. Somebody.
I've got no economy, so I knew I needed to do something. I was like, I know his economy is not great, but mine's also really bad.
Mineral cluster.
GG, well played. Did he go triple Evo? I wonder if he went triple Evo. Oh, that's also really fucking smart against this. Oh, big brain. Big brain boy. GG. And that's why this style is technically weak. I was talking about muters before. Kind of microing around can be problematic, but Hydras are the absolute thing which requires a response. So I imagine it's the moment I realize it's Hydras, I just need to try and attack multiple fronts a little bit more. Like there was that one moment where I'd almost busted in on top of the Hydras and killed them all, and that would have potentially just been game ending, right? But I didn't quite get on top of them. More Banelings came out. I don't know if that was around this time, or was it later in the game? Might have been that moment there. There was some moment there where I got a bit horny. I was like, whoa, but then I couldn't quite get them. They stayed on creep, and the creep spread across all the other areas of the map, which was real important. Leaving that hole was a fucking nightmare, unfortunately. Definitely lowered my economy a bit too much there. The Hellbats just aren't useful against this, right? I think having a heavier Marauder count's not bad. You're still very Baneling proof, but suddenly you really want Marine Tank against the Hydra Bane, right? You really want Marine Tank. Oof, that drop got sniped. Didn't realize there was already Hydras on top of it. Yeah, maybe this was the point where I tried to get on the Hydra. There was a few points where I was like, ooh, Hydra's on their own, but we got a 4th here. We knocked the Zerg back to 3 base, but just too much of a good fight with the counter push. So we overextended there while losing economy. Before that, I guess we were actually okay. I just wasn't sure how to kind of keep trading because I felt like things were going to get out of control. And I think it just means just swap to tanks. You'll be right. You can already build tanks out of one. The other one, you can keep building Hellbats if you want. Hell, I could even use Blue Flame Hellions in Hellion form, technically, but not great against Banelings. So probably just swap that over and go Marine Tank, right? Are Liberators an answer there? I don't really think Liberators are an answer to Hydras, right? I don't think so. I mean, you could invest just in more Libs. Hydras aren't great versus them without Vipers or anything. Maybe that is actually a good way to do it. I have no idea. What do you guys think? GG. This was nice positioning to be a bit of a dickhead. Just kind of running around being like, yeah, but only 2 medevacs. So I really froze up on my medevac production, which was unfortunate. But you can see that I'm keeping his economy really bad. Unfortunately for me, the triple upgrades plus infestors means he's got all the efficiency he needs until I have siege tanks out. And I was just trying to do, you know, bio forever. So it's kind of good to know. This is actually a great style versus Lingbane Muta, versus Lingbane into Hive. I don't know. I don't know if it goes beyond there. I don't know if it goes beyond there. Verse Hydra Lingbane. I mean, if you want to keep doing this, just use Hellions for run-bys. And defend in Giant Concave off Crete. Or the better response is just swap back to tank production. So I'm like, I could just turn all the Hellbats into Hellion form and then just start doing run-bys with them and just use my bio a little bit more defensively. Using drops also to wear down whilst mass expanding. But definitely I think tanks is probably the best thing to do there. Alternatively, though, it's a very fun style. Can you swap into Hellions and close on low counts of Hydras? No. They're never going to have Hydras without Banelings. Otherwise, Bio is actually even better than Hellions for doing that. If you ever catch them without Banelings, Bio will get on top and murder them. Murder Hydras. Hydras are really bad on their own. But they've got Banelings with them, so that's why that won't work. It's, the idea of, yeah, how can I take out the Hydras is there, but that's kind of just, if he overextends off creep, your bio will ruin him once all the Banelings are gone. It looks almost like what Hero Marine plays. I doubt he's going Hellbats, though. I doubt he's going the Hellbats, right? He'd be going Bio Mine at the moment, I would imagine. It's pretty rare to see pro gamers building Hellbats, which is why this is so different. It's also the fact that I'm going 2 tech labs rather than 1 tech lab out of the first 5 barracks, and then I'm adding 3 more tech lab barracks very quickly, which is awesome. What's the difference between a Hellion and a Hellbat? Why use each is what I'm asking, says Teddy Time. Well, the Hellbat has 55 more hit points, while the Hellion only has 80, it has 135, so it's way tankier, but the Hellbat, slower, much shorter range. It shoots a cone, though, a thicker AoE, whereas the Hellion just shoots a narrow line of splash damage. So the Hellbat is better in pitched fights, at standing its ground, pitched battles. It can hold its ground a bit better, but the Hellion is more of a mobile harassment unit. The Hellbat is more of a tank and anti-light, just combat unit. How does damage track across the transform? I don't know what that means, Oblivious. You mean like, oh, does it go up or down? I mean, the Hellbat does about double the damage a shot of the Hellion. I think they both attack at about the same speed. Because the Hellbat splash tends to hit more stuff, it does a lot more. But, I mean, there's times where obviously a Hellion can do a lot more, where if your Hellions can, like, come in and flank a line of Hydras, you can do crazy damage with a Hellion. So, yeah. If you damage a Hellion, what does the Hellbat get? Oh, yeah, it's the same percentage. It's the same percentage. So basically, if you ever have a Hellion at 60 hit points out of 80, whatever that percentage hit points is, it'll transform into, yeah. But while you're transforming, you still take damage out of 80 until the moment you're transformed. So transforming in combat doesn't actually work if you're taking damage suddenly, or your shit will die before it transforms. Yeah. My man. So this was a reasonably entertaining style. This was quite hard to do. Do you guys want me to do one more game there? I'll see if McIntyre's still down. Sorry, I completely forgot to message him. I'm just trying to like process, and my brain is a bit out of energy. I might continue working on one of these builds over the next few days. I'm also going to have a long think about how we can make this stream more streamlined, or how we can do it just as a small segment where we work on one crazy build. Yo, yeah, man. Great response. Love the triple Evo too. You're an upgrade fiend, mate. Yeah, I gotta just go tanks, I think. We can try one more game. Let's go Nightshade. Alright, last game to finish the stream, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, Marauders are beefy as fuck. Bane's not as scary. Good luck, mate. All right, let's go. Big Drew, let's go. 23-month resub. Last try on this. Can you do a second or third factory? We always go a second factory. It's just we want to swap that second factory off reactor onto a tech lab if it's Hydra Bane again. But like I said, you could also, you know, any Hellions you have, just put them in Hellbat in Hellion form, use them as run-bys. It's pretty incredible run-by Blue Flame Hellion. All right. Let's go. Go. Last game of the day. It's gonna be awesome. I always want to deliver something exceptional for you guys on these special streams, but today I think worked out pretty well. Do you guys have any suggestions for how we can improve the Build Architect stream in future? Go for it. I knew it was going to be hard to make it as obviously as like much of an easy, fun, silly format as Twitch Plays Pig. It is more of a learning stream. It is more about trying to work outside of the meta and optimize, but I feel like I'm really struggling to think of what those optimizations should be here. I think earlier in the day, it's a lot of looking at those tiny details, and now my brain's just a little bit worn out. So I definitely think there's some details I'm missing for TvZ, for this build order that I probably should be looking at. But hopefully you guys are getting something. Please link the multi. Hopefully, I mean, it should already be updated. I don't know. It just depends if the mods have been super on point today or not. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, blocks. Exclamation mark multi should actually link us. But it doesn't. It links Maynard stream. Whee!
Go ahead. Right. SCV ready.
Reaper's going to be a little bit more on time this time. This game. And yeah. Alright, let's kick some fucking ass, mate. Let's go.
Big job, huh? Ah, what's going?
Remember, we want to go Mule and SCV, only then queue up
The command center has been upgraded.
the Marine. Do we see a hatch first? We see a hatch first. So, how do you know that's a hatch first, guys? It is finishing as your Reaper pops.
Big job. SCV ready. Go, go, go. SCV ready. I'm listening. What? You want something? Oh, yeah, baby. Fear the Reaper, man. SCV ready. I'm going. Nothing I can't handle. All right, done. Certainly. On the way.
What the fuck?
Do this. In the rear. SCV ready. Yep. Got something for me to kill. Death from above. SCV ready.
Well, this is what we in the industry call a shit show, guys. A shit show is a type of game where you, rather than playing a game, try to emulate taking a shit. So for those of you who are wondering what happened, we forgot the reactor. We actually had a SCV on the command center hotkey, so it wasn't building what it was supposed to.
Add-ons complete.
SCV ready. Yeah, baby. Big job, huh? What's going on? Death from above. SCV ready. All right, done. In the rear.
The add-on has been completed.
What? SCV ready. What's it worth? SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Me. Huh? Go ahead. Transformation system. SCV ready. I'm listening. I'm going out. We're screwed. SCV ready. Agreed. Oh, that's all. Got it. What's going on? What's it worth? Big job. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Liberation is at hand.
This better be good. Huh? Fear the made for battle. What's going on? SCV ready. I'm listening.
How can we help?
Add-ons complete.
Initiating. Course set.
The add-on has been completed.
I'm going.
The command center has been...
Go, go, go. SCV
All hands to battle stations.
can't hold them alone.
Flight plan is locked. Moving into position. As you say.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Why is his defense so good? Can someone riddle me that? Seriously. Can you fuck off with your fucking out of this world defense? It's actually not fair.
What's going on? SCV ready. You ready for war?
Our research has concluded.
All right. Fight or flight. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Add-ons complete.
SCV ready. Been waiting. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
One more tech lab, one more reactor.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Gateway coming through. Yep. Bad news. By the number. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
The add-on has been completed.
Ready to raise some hell.
Ready for dust off.
Upgrade successful. Research complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
The add-on has been completed. Add-ons complete.
Ready to SCV ready. Who wants some? Can't wait. Let's have a blast.
Did I just drop a mule? Fuck. Just dropped a mule.
Ready for dust off.
I'm on it. You want a piece of me, boy? Got it. Want some? SCV. This better be good.
Research complete.
What's the story? Been waiting on. Go ahead. Bad news? You want a piece of me, boy? I'm on. Armed? You gonna... This better SCV ready. Been waiting on you. Go, go, go!
Go on.
Gangway coming through.
This Still feels a little bit awkward.
I'm going. This better be good. SCV ready. Who wants some?
Ready for dust off.
Hellbat coming through.
Yeah, Hydra's cool. Thought so.
This better be good.
Let's have a blast.
Gangway.
It's go time.
Alright, so we're gonna slow down a little bit.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Add-ons complete.
It's on.
Looking forward to it. Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
Creep, by the way, is one of the things I've really wanted to see nerfed for quite a while in StarCraft. Where I do feel it is just a little
Mineral
bit too
field
powerful.
depleted.
We could use some help here.
It's on.
Upgrade successful.
Yes, sir. Gangway.
A mineral field has been
Because there's getting behind in the game and giving the Zerg freedom, and then there's
mineral
them getting entire map vision and gigantic engagement and movement bonuses over the entire map. And that's kind of what Creep does at the moment, where
This better be
if you fall behind against them, a Zerg player can get so disgustingly far ahead. And I just think it's one of those things where you're like, oh, that kind of removes the comeback potential quite a bit, doesn't it?
Life flight's here.
We could use some
The
help.
command center has been upgraded. The add-on has been completed.
Yeah, now we've just lost track of the big Marauder heavy kind of style that we wanted.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade.
Elevators to battle station.
He can just do whatever he wants.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
We're returning fire.
About to get heavy.
Go, go, go.
Oh, it's on.
The command center has
Let's
been
have a
upgraded.
blast.
This better be. Been waiting.
Ready for dust off.
Kaboom, baby.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Our SCVs are our base is under attack.
Oh, it's on. Let's on.
This better be good. You can speak. Armed and ready. Go ahead. Go, go, go.
Oh, it's on.
This better be.
I'm in a world of hurt.
This better be way. Coming through.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good. Go ahead.
Just a little too tired to play TvZ, unfortunately. Should have just learnt a cheese build, I think. That'll be a rule for Build Architect stream in future.
Let's go.
Should know that I'd never have the endurance at this point of the stream even to do normal builds. Let alone when there's some big adjustments with it.
Some.
Mineral cluster
Go,
depleted.
go, go. You gonna get
Especially with this kind of just abusive creep focus that he has. It's like, nope, there is just no way. He can just do whatever he wants there. GG, well played. Nice shutdown by him. Pretty dirty, pretty sloppy opening by me. I think if I look at his opening, it feels to me like I would want to dive with my Hellions a little bit faster. But the main thing there is just that his queens push forward so insanely aggressively that I need to get over there a little bit quicker. With my my big 3 base push, and that kind of has to do damage. Not having a scan ready with it was like, ugh. Going for the 3rd base was also just a little bit too deep. The way he plays, where he's so focused on that creep spread, you just need to double down on those timing attacks and really hit hard, because he's not droning that hard, but he just wants to have absolute control at all moments. So you need to build to a very sharp moment, overwhelm his army, and do pretty much game-ending damage. GG, mate. Well played. If you don't do that, with the big push on the 4th base, kill the 4th and keep him contained there, you are going to struggle in the next little bit because his creep spread is so disgusting. So you need to very quickly just shift gears and say, hey, I'm playing Mac and Tac. Split off 2 medevacs with 16 Marines, literally just as a creep clearing squad. Don't drop any mules once our 3 base production is up. Just pure scans. And once you get the creep back far enough and you get him kind of pinned back just a little bit more, you'll be able to drag it out. But GG. Well played. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. I appreciate the support. Sorry that we died down here towards the end. I do still think that's a fucking sick build. The just massive Hellbat Marauder Hellbat. Some Marines in it. Can swap to Mines and Thors if needed versus Heavy Muta. Can swap to tanks against Hydras if needed. But it's more about just keep that big, gigantic, fucking scary bio army rolling across that map. Get up to 8 barracks nice and quick. Get the 4th CC down on location. And look to just overwhelm with his big spread outs of bio. It's awesome. GG. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. I appreciate the support. All the builds are linked down below in the Book of Filth. I appreciate you all watching for now. Sorry for getting a bit emo towards the end of this one. But he showed a very good handling of it.